Alright, what is up guys? This is KT again here, and I got a request for a Camaro SS 2010, so that's what this is all about here. Now, the weird thing about this car, and I'm going to say this right off the bat, is it does not follow its power band. If you guys aren't sure what that is, check my other videos out. I do have one about braking cars and the power band. But you guys see here, well, it's not too clear, but it makes 705 horsepower at 6,400 RPMs and 637 foot-pounds of torque at 5,400 RPMs. So it's what the game says is pretty low compared to what you actually shifted at, which is about 6,900. So it's a pretty big gap. I mean, it's 500 more RPMs, so it definitely makes a difference in your tune. I'm not exactly sure why it's so high, but crap, I'll take it. Now, I do have a wing on this, and I have it set to maximum downforce, so make sure you guys do that. That, of course, will help you guys out with the launch. And the record for this car, I looked on GT5 Drag Racing, and Cairo had the top time with an 9.808, which I couldn't quite get there, although I wasn't trying to get, down to the 9.0, whatever he had. I was just trying to get down there, for you guys and try and help you guys out. It's definitely a quick tune. Not really many notes besides the shift point and just the transmission in general. And suspension, of course. I'm going to go to my sheet A here to show you guys the flip point for the transmission. Just so I don't have to redo the whole entire transmission for you guys. And it's kind of time consuming. So I'm just going to do it this way. Oh, here's the two. Alright, so you're going to want to right away bring your top speed down to 124 miles an hour, like normal, and then bring your final gear down to 2.782. That's 2.782. Well, there for you guys to see that. And then that'll leave your top speed in the upper corner at 119 miles an hour. After you flip it. So when you have this 2.782, like I do with all my other tunes, you're going to take your top speed and pull it up and then pull it back down. That'll reset all your gear ratios. Now I'm going to flip back over to my other sheet here where I have my actual tune. And what you're going to want to do is bring your final gear all the way down to 2.000, like I do with my other tunes. It's just the way I flip my transmission personally. And it seems to work out pretty well. Now the top speed with this came out to be 166 because, like I said, the shift point is pretty close to the red line, which the red line is at like 7,200, so the shift point is at 6,900, and so it lets you lower the top speed a lot, which helps out with acceleration quite a bit. Now, after you guys have your final gear down to 2.000, I'm going to put the camera closer so you guys can pause it here. And here are all my individual ratios. First gear is at 5.315. Second gear is at 4.384. Third gear is at 3.545. Fourth gear is 2.870. Fifth gear is 2.331. And sixth gear is 1.977. Put my iPod back here. Alright. Now that you guys got the transmission down, and another note with this car is it is a quick shift. You guys can tell by my first and second gear in it that it's a quick shift, so make sure you guys, of course, do that. I was thinking about trying a straight second gear launch, but I decided that a quick shift would probably be quicker just due to its lower horsepower, I guess, and it's kind of high RPM lead. So that's why I set it up like that. Now the suspension is more general, like I normally do. Is the ride height is of course minimum in the front and maximum in the rear. Although you guys might want to try experimenting with the front ride height, because sometimes on muscle cars, pulling it up a little bit or even all the way, like the Cuda, can help out big time here. Now the spring rate, I normally do minimum and maximum, which is 5.0 and 16.0. And the reasoning for this is when you launch, what happens is the front of the car pulls up on you, and that helps out with not only getting grip on the launch and transferring weight to the rear, but it also, one second, there we go. It also, when your front end pulls up, provides with more pull. So that's why I do that. Now we have the dampers, which of course I normally put on my 110 and 10-1. That's just kind of, like I said in previous videos, that's just my personal preference. Not sure why. Anti-roll bars don't matter. My camera angle in the front, I normally put it at 3.6. It generally works pretty well for most cars. Although play with it, guys, see what you can get out of it. It's probably not the best, like I said, because it's pretty general setup. The toe angle in the front is negative 1.0 and the rear is 0.65. I'll put the camera closer here so you guys can see everything real quick. Give you guys a chance to pause the video just so you guys can put all these ratios in. And here's the wheel alignment. Alright. So that's that. So my iPod back up here. Alright. Now I'll do a couple practice runs here just so you guys can see kind of how this car is run. And the best time I got with it was a 9.844, so I mean it's pretty fast. It's in the mid-8s. It's not quite a record time, but it's definitely quick, and you'll probably blow away a lot of the guys you see online with this. Now I'm going to make sure everything's off here. All good. Alright, I'm going to do a black screen launch here. I should get like 9.870s. Sounds about right. Start off the bat here, I'm going to quick shift it and second gear and run it out to about 6,900, 7 grand. Somewhere around there. And yep, it came out to be 9.871. And you guys can see my ghost in front of me there. That is my 9.844 run, but that was not a black screen launch. That's the RPM, or not RPM, I'm sorry. A black screen. Jesus. No, getting confused. It was a timed launch where you guys will see me do in a second here. I kind of let go of the gasket on it, and I normally pull down here about at that when that tube pops up. Normally gives you guys the best launch. Sometimes it can vary depending on cars. Like there, I did not get a good launch at all, which is a big problem. That's why some guys, you guys can't match, because if you're not sure how to do that, I mean that's a big trick here. I mean it makes all the difference really. I might be able to beat that previous run right here. Yep. All right. So I'm going to set an even faster time. Oh, perfect. 9.840 here. So I mean, you guys can see this car does have even more potential than what I got it to right here. So have fun with it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this tune. There's not really any more notes or anything about it. Just that shift point, which is kind of weird, and it's a quick shift. So enjoy the tune, kick butt online, and try to improve it. See what you guys can get out of it. So that's all I got for right now. KT out.